What is up, ATG traders? This is Munya and welcome back to my channel. So this is now 2021. This is a new year and happy new year to everybody that follows this channel. And of course, if it's a new year, you're gonna have new beginnings and new things. So to start off on this channel, we're going to have 5 videos posted each and every week for the next 52 weeks of the year, right? But I have 5 videos to help you improve your trading career, so that each and every day you have something to watch pertaining trading, you have something to learn. I know there are 7 days a week, but 5 of those 7 days a week you have something new to learn on trading, right? This is to improve your trading career, this is to improve your profitability, and we're going to be talking about booming crash, volatilities, Nasdaq, what else, forex pair, US oil. Each and everything that is related to trading is going to be discussed on this channel. So make sure, if you haven't already, click the subscribe button and click that notification bell that is right next to the subscribe button. This will help you in that you are notified each and every time I post a video, so that you don't miss anything. I mean anything. All right. And if you want to join our trading community, where I also post signals, where I also post strategies, where I also post books, where I post indicators, uh, down below in the description box there is a link to my Telegram channel where I do that. You can join our Telegram channel. It's now a big community, as you can see, and you can also follow me on Instagram to get live trading sessions and to get to know me a little bit more at Nyorazima Mombe on Instagram, right? So without further ado, let's get right into today's business. So today I'm going to teach you, I'm going to go through with you how to do price action analysis on volatility indices, the best way to do it, right? It's going to be a series of videos, so make sure you follow them all so that you understand what we will be doing, so that you don't get lost, right? Make sure you follow them all, make sure you keep up, right? So today we'll be looking at volatility 25, 1S, V75, 1S, V50, 1S, V10, 1S, and V100, 1S. I'm going to try and look at them all. If I miss them, I'll post these analyses in the Telegram channel. So just go down below in the description box and click to follow that link to join our Telegram channel. It's for free, guys. And also make sure you like this video, so that YouTube pushes this video to as many people as possible, so that they get the same help that you're getting right here for free, right? Don't be stingy. Click the like button, right? If you have any discussions that you want to have pertaining this video, pertaining other videos, just comment down below. I'll respond. That's a platform where I can freely respond to everybody, and it will also help the next person, right? So let me just move this and let's get to today's business, right? So I'm looking at V25 1S right now, and I'm in my monthly time frame, as you can see. You can also follow this. You can also have this same background or style that I have here, so that it'll be easy for you to learn, right? I have a black background, and then I have green candles as my bulls, as my bullish candles, and then I have the red ones as my bearish, right? So let's get right into it. So from the start, I can already see that V25 started at this point, and then it was bullish up to this point, and then there was a retracement, but it automatically set a high of this. This was the high that it set right here, and then I can see that price then moved down to this point, right? This point, and then it pulled back up to this point, right? And then it also set the lowest price point to be this, and again it went on to set the highest to be this one. And then we're currently at this point, starting a new year, right? Starting a new year, it's already indicating bullish signs, but we're at this point starting a new year. Okay, so let's go to our weekly time frame. You'll be able to trade with this analysis. You'll be able to trade V25S up until the end of the year, right? I'll go deeper into that, but let's go to the weekly time frame and get a clearer picture of what has been happening. So this is what we have. So I can already see my key price levels. Let me just adjust here, right? You can already see my key price level. The highest it has reached, the lowest it has reached. Points where price keeps testing, like this. These are major zones, and I want to keep that in mind, right? So I'm just gonna clarify on the on my zones and just make them clear. My zones. So this is the lowest one that I have. Okay. This is the highest one that I have. This is another zone that I have. Price is respecting it, right? Right here on the line. Okay. Right here. I also have this zone. Okay, from here I also have this zone. Okay, and then I also have this zone. Don't worry about the other lines, we'll adjust, right? Now I have this. Now I'm gonna go to my daily time frame and see what that indicates, right? So now you can clearly see how price has been moving within the lines that I within the zones that I had indicated right there, right? Okay, I'm also noticing that I think I left another important zone right here. Okay, I'm just going to put it in. I don't know what happened to it. Okay. Okay. So now we can see how price has been moving, right? And respecting the respective zones that we have. We can see that price will push and break this to respect this and then come back to this zone, and then it's all okay. This one again. Okay, so this is how price has been moving, right? And you'd wonder then, how are you going to make an analysis? How are you going then to know when to enter and when to exit, right? So it's pretty much simple. You're going to be following a respective price action principles, right? So the common ones are the trend lines, and you'd want your trend lines to sit creating as many number of charts as possible, right? So I can clearly see that I have a nice trend line there, and I can also have a nice supporting trend line there. And from our price action principles, we know that this is a rising wedge, right? This is a rising edge that we have right here. And I'm gonna quickly um, explain where you would enter trades, where you would buy or sell your trades, right? on a rising wedge where you would enter and buy or trades looking at this chart. So there are quite a number of possible entry points. We have this breakout entry point, right? We have this breakout entry point as price moves out of the wedge, right? That's one. So let me see if I can label it. Okay, one. Let me clearly label that. Text. That's one entry point that we have right there. The second entry point that we have is when price reaches this point, right? So I would enter into a buy trade at this point, breaking out of the wedge and also breaking out of this resistance zone, right? Now price came to this point, which was the highest point set, point 2, right? So the highest point that was set by the market. But what I know from my price action is price has to retest this line so that it can either proceed up or it can start falling back down, right? So at this point this sell was inevitable. Price had to test this point again and then move on. And then price did the same thing here, broke out, but I know my principle says price has to retest this position. Price has to retest this trend line, and it did turn around and uh, uh, tested the line. Tested, in this case, it tested our support zone, which was quite good as well. Let me move on to the 4-hour time frame. Maybe you get this a little better. It's a pretty difficult concept to understand, but it makes sense. Let me remove this. Right. So this is where we are at now. One would ask, so what's my next move? What else do I have to do when price is like this? Right. So what you can see is, if you can clearly see, price came to this point and created a W, right? Created a W. A W is a sign that price is going to push up, right? Maybe let me go to the 1-hour time frame so that you can clearly see what I'm talking about. Okay. This is the W that I'm talking about that was created at this point. And then price pushed up, retest. Now this is BTM. The price pushed up, and it retraced, and now we're at a point where it has to move up and then create our M formation. It has to push up and then create our M formation from BGMM, right? Somewhere there up to this point. And at this point, it's going to do the same cycle, right? The same cycle, trapping, then move down, trapping, then move down. Or it's going to do a trapping, then continue into an uptrend, which is called a cycle continuation, right? So that will be an analysis. That will be my analysis for V25 one is. If I am to trade, I now know that from this point, my price has to break this resistance zone, come back to touch this line, form an M formation, and from that point, it's going again to trap people at this consolidation zone, right? I'm sure you know that the market movements that happen, the market cycles that take place, right? So this is V25 for you. If you need any clarity on this one, comment down below. uh, I'll help you understand